So we're here at the Green Party event. Jill Stein's going to be speaking here in Detroit. You guys are from Flint. Flint Tough, or built Flint Tough. I can't talk. Flint Lives Matter. That makes sense. We are going to be going up there in a little bit to film some more stuff. But I want to get your take on this. Why has nothing been done in Flint? Basically, it got all this national attention, but now people kind of have forgotten about it. What's the scene there, and what's going on? What's going on in Flint?
Right now, there are some homes on the east side of Flint, Michigan, that are starting to have their pipes digged up and replaced. However, it's been over 2.5 years, and we're still living off of water bottles and filters. So we're basically living off of the donations from the federal government, state government, and people around the country and world who donated to help Flint residents. So basically every day you're picking up cases of water, you're trying to stack them up so you can keep clean, purified bottled water in your house. A lot of people do not trust the filters because we've had issues with the filters.
Why would you trust the filters? It's your kids' lives at stake.
Agreed.
Are you bathing in these bottled waters?
Some people are actually using them to bathe their children or their babies and toddlers in the water. Some people are using them to brush their teeth. Me personally, I let the water run for 5 to 10 minutes on cold water to just try to get as much lead out of the pipes as possible. Then I'll put it on like a medium hot and get in the shower. But showers are like 5-10 minutes because you don't know. And I actually have a rash on my stomach that I've had for over a year. And now they're coming back saying, well, you know what, these rashes may be in direct connection with the lead in the water.
Gotcha. So again, that's horrible. We're at the Green Party convention, as I just said before. What makes you guys, what attracts you guys to the Green Party? Is it Jill's rhetoric on Flint, or were you guys already greeners before this crisis happened?
Well, I was a former Bernie supporter. I was going to vote for Bernie all the way until he, resigned from the race. I'm just so sick of big money politics. We have candidates like Hillary Clinton who are, paid for, but then you have like a different candidate like Jill Stein who is for the people, by the people, just similar to how Bernie Sanders was. What's going on in Flint? It's all because of big money politics. And also, it's because the state doesn't care about Flint. The state does not give a crap about anyone in Flint or anything else like that. As soon as GM left and as soon as Flint wasn't making any money, Flint went off the map of things they care about. Yeah, so
would you tie some of the struggles that Flint is currently having with lead to the failures of the auto industry?
Yeah. It's like, they're so intertwined. Yeah.
Even coming to Detroit, I know that Detroit's having a little bit of an upswing, but you just see some of the poverty here is just unbelievable.
When you look at places like Flint and Detroit, where high poverty rates, yet you have GM making all this money and profit, yet they're cutting wages, they cut people's pensions, they laid off people, they got a bailout in 2009, but the people on Main Street never got a bailout. The people who worked for these companies and are depending on these companies for a decent wage to provide for their families, they didn't get any help. They just got cut off.
Well, that's what Jill is saying. So are you guys attracted to her student loan policy? Is that a big part of your support for her?
Yes, I am currently $35,000 in student loan debt. So, and that's another thing. It's like you can't keep telling people to go to college, yet there's no jobs for the students.
Well, I think that's the average, actually, is of a student coming out of college is $30,000 in debt. So you're slightly above average. The idea that it's even in the tens of thousands is unbelievable. So besides the Flint water crisis and the student loan debt reform, what are the issues that attracted you to Jill Stein other than those two things?
I believe she's the only candidate right now who can actually help protect the environment. People want to know why we're getting all these earthquakes and why we're getting all these hurricanes. It's because we do not take care of our environment. And it's, we have not supporters. We have candidates like Hillary Clinton who support fracking. That's bad for the environment. It's bad for water. Coming from Flint, we know that. So she is a candidate who really is passionate and knowledgeable about the environment and how to keep our environment clean for the future generations.
Well, devil's advocate people would say, oh, you were a Bernie Sanders supporter, why aren't you voting for Hillary Clinton? He endorsed her, and Trump is like, let's produce more coal. At least she's not acknowledging fracking Hillary, but at least she's like not, getting a hard-on for coal. What would you say to those people?
I would say, I always said from the very beginning, I'm never voting for Hillary Clinton, and I'm not going to abandon my moral compass and vote for someone who I truly don't want to vote for. I would choose Bernie Sanders over Jill Stein. Now that Bernie Sanders is gone, I have Jill Stein. Like that's just how it works.
All right, thank you guys very much.